Our second honoree in this category is Bob Walsh. Although he grew up in Pennsylvania, Bob has built a fantastic high school coaching record in our great state. He is one of 5 boys basketball coaches to achieve over 600 victories. He has held coaching positions at 5 different schools in Lorain County with an overall record of 643 wins against 301 losses. He took his Clearview High School team to the state Class A championship in 1974 and then returned again to Columbus in 1986 with Oberlin High School to capture the Class AA title. Bob began his coaching career in 1959 at Clearview High School and became head coach there in 1966, spending a total of 16 seasons there. He went on to Oberlin College in 1982 and stayed for 11 years, capturing a 199 and 61 record. Vermilion and Elyria Catholic came next, and his last head coaching position was at Elyria High School. He has been named Coach of the Year 3 times by the Associated Press and twice by UPI. He retired in 2008, but continues to serve as an assistant coach at Clearview High School. Bob Walsh was inducted into the Ohio High School Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame in 2007, and we are going to add another Hall of Fame to his resume here tonight. Bob Walsh, welcome to the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame.
Well, it's difficult for me to express my gratitude to the committee for making such an honor possible. It's hard to think that, as you can see, my background does not say anything about having played in high school or played in college or anything like that. I learned to play when I was in grade school, all sports, and I love competition and competing. And that led me to studying up and learning as much as I could. And I ended up going to high school at a boys' school with 1,400 boys, and my stature didn't give me a chance to get involved with the sports programs, but I still kept my interest in the sports, and it was something I loved to do. The other thing that I was infatuated with was teaching. And teaching and coaching became the most important goal to me. And I got fortunate, and I got into a school where they needed coaches, and at Clearview, they took good care of me. I climbed the ranks, and I ended up getting a team. Now, of course, as a coach, you know, and all of us know, that you don't achieve these things on your own. It takes a lot of support, a lot of help, and a lot of different things. And I would like to generalize the categories and say probably the 3 or 4 most important things to me as far as my coaching career goes was, number 1, the communities that gave me the opportunity to teach their students and coach their students. I mean, without the opportunity, none of this would have happened. Next of all, of course, my assistant coaches. All coaches know that you're only as good as the people around you. And the people around me were very good, and they helped me considerably, and I relied on them for quite a bit. And then, of course, the most important ingredient probably of all, the players. Well, the players, when I say players, I mean teams. I know people can name a lot of individuals that played for my teams that got their name in the paper a lot, got a lot of recognition and everything. But I always coached from the fact that a team was only as good as the sum of its parts. The thing that I felt made my kids good were I worried most about the young men who didn't get to play very much. Because after all, the ones that did get to play were there because the ones that didn't get to play went out every day and competed with them and made them what they were. So I always looked at my teams and not necessarily individuals. But as any coach knows, without players, they're the most important factor. After that, I would have to say my family. My family engrossed itself into basketball with me. They made it an easy thing for me to do by becoming very much a part of what I do. And I couldn't be happier with the results of my life and their lives. Going on from that, trying to think what I had next. But, well, the one thing I do regret about this evening is that my wife, Maureen, passed away about 1.5 years ago, and she's not here. And she's probably the rock that built me. I don't think I would have accomplished anything, and I feel my life has been great because of her and because of my family and the support they've given me. As I say, my family, my son and my daughter are coaches and have coached, and my whole family got into the coaching mode. Last but not least, I would like to thank everybody who's here for being here and supporting all of us, and especially anyone who came to support me. Thank you very much. I'm grateful. And again, thank you for the honor, and I couldn't be more happy.